Okay, hello, good morning, good afternoon, chat. Hope you guys' day is going well so far. Mine is. Nick and I just woke up not too long ago, so I don't know what that tells you. But last night, I'm switching the volume just a tad bit here. Just like 80, yeah. Last night didn't go too well for me. If you were in the stream yesterday, I mentioned, I don't know, hockey stuff, and I said I had a good feeling that the Canucks could beat the Blues last night, and they got close. Managed to get to overtime by scoring in the last minute to tie it up, but unfortunately lost. But they did get a point, so that's still something. And then the Jets, they're dog shit right now. They are the worst Canadian team in the league right now. I am not going to let anyone tell me otherwise. They lost to the worst team in the league 3-0 last night, and I am very disappointed with them. And they do not deserve to make playoffs anymore this season. They're currently in a playoff spot, but boy, they don't deserve it. Looking at the other teams that won last night, so that's how I'm feeling. I'm disappointed with my hockey teams. But anyways, with all of me ranting about sports out the way, we're here playing more Shadowbringers. We played yesterday. We did quite a bit. We did a dungeon. Minfilia has become Marine. She has a new name, a new hair color. Pretty cool. We killed the Lightwarden, and we are in Clusia trying to go to Mount Gulg to kill the last Lightwarden, which turned out to be Vothri, which I was right about. So that's where we are right now. So we got to talk to Mr. Chai Nuz here and get started. So we will do just that. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need to imitate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. As last I heard, no one lives here. What? A village of Elmoran exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They could possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden up it here. Never should have. Never should have. What about her? Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Masumi. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation, awaken his sense of daring. Choose the words that will best encourage him. Lift his spirits. All right. Dialogue tree. Let's see what we can do. Self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size. No one's even dreamed of it. Alphino once struggled to collect firewood. Should I say that? I'm saying it. That's funny. He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Still harbor some okay, I guess that worked. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bally likely to give it. Tristol's among them. You said so yourself. Unless you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Things won't improve by themselves. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together, even if they hurled stones at me. Perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they'd think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. We liberated a castle. Well now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy could indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded in spite of, not in spite of, but because of it. Our own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. Somewhat optimistic. Be that as it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vothri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. Then we'll go together. I'll protect everyone. Gasp! I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses. That irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured in spite of myself, I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly if nothing else. Burning with motivation. There we go. Virgil would be proud if we got his motivation. Yes, yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait back in Neilmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out here. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. What's he gotta say? Master Chai, you were the beset with that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make a reality. Thus some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is a man if not idealistic? If not an idealistic creature? It's not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up. Yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged towards their goals. For their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are men of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there was a spark of desire, a desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, it would be the first. I would be the first to see your Talos. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. Let's get going. You have something for me? I'm glad my words struck a chord, shall we? Let's get going. So I got a really good feeling we gotta be close to the end of the expansion now. Because, I mean, well, level 78. So, probably a dungeon and the last trials and dungeons for the final boss. And then that's 5.0 done. It's been fun so far. Obviously I haven't finished everything in Shadowbringers, like all the post patches, so I can't really form an opinion just yet on the story, but I don't know, this has been really good, obviously, but so far I think after everything that I did in Heavensward, I think Heavensward is my favorite expansion, so far at least, until I don't know, I finish this and possibly form a new opinion. We'll see though. But we're back here, so let's talk. Tristal, the hell? Ah. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I'm tasked with delivering these people to Mount Golg by means of a talus of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land, that is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Valtry's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we now know now that what we did to you, to many, was wrong, terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you, hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you, once. But one thing is clear to me. All that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Golg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind. Rest assured, this genius of dataless stonework shall deliver. Hell yeah. Next quest, let's see what we got. Oh, a cutscene, maybe. Oh, yeah. Ah, Wicked White. Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. The heart, yeah. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable to bring life to Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. Oh boy. Alright, this might be a while then. If you seek materials for the Talos heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Thulls, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows this bounty as well as they. If you can explain the situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel atop the cliff. You'll find the Thulls at their village in the northwest, a place called Tamra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamat, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty "Lali Ho." Permit me to join you, Masumi. I would keep my joints limber. Mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to you two then. The variety of ore doesn't matter as long as it's rich with aether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Okay, so that's the town I managed to walk to last time, so I can just fast travel right there. No need to run or make any edits or anything. We can just teleport. So it's a dwarf town. Alright, look at that. Look at these dwarves, which just Lalafells. So this is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many, I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for the change. Lally ho. What did you call me? What sort of excuse of a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones? Come, let's try it again. Lally ho! You too, Exarch. Yeah, there we go. Not bad, not bad. There's room for improvement. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thol family. We speak with Chief Zamlot. Why, yes you may. I am Zamlot. I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity that was sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Explaining. Well, well, and here I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano, and them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek is precious to us. If I let you have it, only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy by means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thol. And what is that trial? Heh, come with me and I'll tell you all. Okay then. Look at this place. Look at this. Oh, I can't go inside. Only Lalafells may enter this area. Wow, okay, they have Lalafell-sized doors. I can't go. Only they can enter. I guess I'll never know what's in there unless I decide to spend 10 bucks on a Fantasia. Listen well. As you know, we're mining folk, and the mining life danger's a constant companion. So when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial which tests the 3 traits of all good miners. All good miners can't do without: discreetment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Now look at my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helms that are different. Okay, so it's got the feathers and the horns on it. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. I know I saw something. Need to hop up. There we go. Pets. I may have Honey join me later if there's an actual trial or a dungeon later on. Alright, so do I go in this tiny house? Oh no, I need to talk to the person outside it. Lally-ho, you must be the challenger the chief mentioned. We'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mind Runner, use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with the spot of practice, eh? Alright, so it's just the moving the camera thing with the crosshair. Do I just shoot the shoe bill? Alright. Looks pissed. Bit of stone only stares at you, unflinchingly. Oh, shoot the dwarf. Alright. I can shoot him. Let's shoot him. I would thank you to not shoot me. Okay. Where are these dwarves with the wrong helmets? Oh, there it is. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Okay. Aye, that's the way. Next time is the trial for sure. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Alright, I'm ready. Ready for the trial? Right this way then. This time there'll be them as wear the right helm. You shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fly. Alright. I got it, let's do it. Oh, I won't shoot him. I won't shoot him again. That's the right helmet. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. Oh, wait, that was it? Oh, that was it. Alright. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now, and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. Okay. That was a lot faster than I expected it to go. That was some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. Aye, tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Okay. Do you know that Calusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining this stuff since ancient times, and every so often the selfsame veins yield what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine Earthseed for this and that. But the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than Dugar's Tool. I don't know. Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sods claim the place is theirs, and refuse to let any other bugger near. There never was a more odious lot than Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless horsens, but then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this: if you want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to the challenge? Yeah. We've dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. You, Koret? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg, but I didn't know why. Thanks to the last Lightwarden's hiding up there. The fate of Calusia. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can't be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Korat. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed was to dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a sin eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight, but I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I'll take care of you. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best to not be a burden. If you want to take Korat, far be it for me to stop you. Keep me safe, though, will you? Okay. We most assuredly encounter sin eaters along the way. Though with you in our company, it'll be more than a spectacle than a concern. Let's do it. Let's mess some stuff up, as they say. The Dugar's Tuel lies in a cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. Let's do it. Alright, just follow them and... I don't know, we just fight things along the way, I guess. Like this. Like I can't target them. Oh, one on the left? Okay. I was gonna use like a limit break. Alright, I'll pull them into the circle. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, that's it. Alright, that's it. Ooh-ah. Just as we're about to get there. One last push then, shall we, Masumi? Okay, let's go kill them. Alright, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna just pull them all at once? Ah, okay. Oh my god. Alright, well I'll just, I don't know, spam this for a little bit. Well, it's almost dead now. So, I don't know, it'll die eventually. Alright, now it's dead. Kill with the cool animation. There we go. Nice. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more sin eaters come. Okay. Right, follow me please. I'll take you to Dugar's Tuel, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. Okay. Let's go. Also check the Aether Compass. Northeast, so probably inside the cave. Let's just hop on a mount. If the terrain and the stench are an indication that we're at the Tuel. Ah, there. The Gogs with their ugly, unkempt beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, Corette. The animosity between your two clans is notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I'll use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you can find us the Earthseed? I'll dig up the closest stuff there is, or choicest stuff there is. We'd be much obliged. Without further ado, then. Hey, I can see straight through me. Right, digging we will go. Let us not be idle either. Though Korra cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gogs from the field. To that end. Dream powder. As you may recall, we used it to rescue for the rescue mission at the Laxon Loft. We used it in Eelmore too. Yeah, Eelmore too. Truly, seems our alchemist got a little carried away with the latest batch. It's been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I'll cast the enchantment. Ready to begin? Very good. Should the enchantment fade before you finish tending to all the dwarves, return to me and I'll cast it anew. Alright, 2 minutes. So I guess we just click them and then click and then click that and it'll work? Yeah. I can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. Alright. This one. So drowsy. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. And this last one. All work and no will makes something of something, and I'm spent. Alright, well, that was easy. Can I just right-click this? And then, yeah, just sprint. Yeah, I can. Alright, good. Well, that was easy. Hopefully we'll get closer and closer to doing this dungeon. Alright. Leave me alone. Alright, cool. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all that we can. Let us await Korra's return. I'm back. This is the purest stuff there is. I think it's enough. Or shall I go dig up some more? I dare say this will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Korra. Let's carry this back to... Are you alright? Is it the sulfur? Or not, I should be fine. As long as oh yeah, right. As long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may have also exerted myself in the moment, to have this rare opportunity to yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Who is this? Well, that's Glag, chief of the Gogs. You're one of the Thals. I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but Thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act, befitting your limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impudent whelp, better a hobgoblin's nose hairs than a feeble floppy things you Thals have hanging from your faces. Grr. Like oil and wire, this is not like to end of its own accord. Must be. Do you perchance have some dream powder left? Yeah, enough. Let us put it to use and be on our way. Though something tells me we've not yet seen the last of their bickering. What the swivin? Snore. Okay. Forgive me, Koret, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just when it comes to Gogs, I can't help but see red. Need to apologize, my friend. You are here on our account. We have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it is time we take our leave. The Talus awaits its heart. Let's get going back. Well, my friend, much as have I enjoyed our time together, I think it's best we split up, and we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely in the hands of Chai Nuz. While I am thus employed, would you be so good to deliver Koret back to Tamara? Okay. My thanks, Masumi. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Okay, then let's bring the dwarf back home. By that I mean just fast travel back there. They're the side quests for the Aether Currents, which I'll just do off stream. Loudly ho, glad you're back, and in one piece. How'd you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that young Koret was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talus, we reckon you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at top rung already. Go and see what everyone has. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? All right. I guess we just go on the mount and run over there. Look, Masumi, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. This isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to the worksite, and by both Crystarium and Elmuran soldiers, no less. As long as you can see, we have plenty of hands. Excuse me. So you can see, we have plenty of hands. Just one problem: we don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Well, good thing the dwarves. Pickaxes from the dwarves. Trust you to have exactly what we need. Exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them to everyone so we can get to work. Okay. What's up? Have a pickaxe. Already do our bit, Masumi. We just need tools to do it. Okay, here. Pickaxes. Pickaxes. Loads of them. Now we may all work to our heart's content. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back, and what strength I have, I'll gladly use it for the sake of peace. We've got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no talents we can't build. I still haven't repaid you an alpha note for saving me. I'm not sure if I ever could. But that ain't going to stop me from trying. I'm with you to the end. Hell yeah. Give him a thumbs up. Come on, you lot. Look lively. Okay. Talk to old Magnus here. We've come, Masumi. In case you're wondering, Guthjohn is here too. I couldn't wait to start breaking rocks, though. So he's gone ahead. Oh, sorry. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks, though. So he's gone ahead. But I could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Good thing I got those. Oh, wonderful. Now we can be about it, too. Nice. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaf? I thought you brought your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. Oh gods, oh gods. If this plan works and the giant Talos comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it. Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you that it's not what the Talos is for? Where the hells would the tracks even go? It's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Enough. We're going to work, and if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. These guys are great. All right, last group of people. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? No, I'm here to give you pickaxes. Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards. Greetings, Masumi. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After night return to Amarang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. But we were still celebrating days later, when who should come along but Alize. She said that she sought the aid who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. Oh, good. So the inn's no longer a death camp. It's now just an inn in the desert now. The water splashed back in my face. My glass. That's good to know about the inn, though. I too have a great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice, plump worm. Alright, thanks. My thanks, Masame. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go on and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It'd be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right. Let's see that this plan is a resounding success, for the sake of all in Norvrant. Hell yeah, so we gotta be getting close to Mount Gold now. Right? Well, my friend, it appears that we're the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There you stole us overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. Okay. Let's head there right now. Ah, good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we have gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I've taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like to on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. If from my perspective, a layman's thought may it be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology, to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum of what's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, we've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. Ah, but I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore I asked for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In a Talos of any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate aether throughout the chassis, but given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts in intervals, or at intervals, I believe we can maintain a stable aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. Oh man, Runar, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends. There's something I would show you. I say, are these not heartstones? They are the most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic. We may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us the role we are to play, the Hearthstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. We have now beheld the Sunless Sea in our very own eyes. By the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our Hearthstones may serve to restore night to all the world, then gladly we would give them. So, Master Chai, you can instruct us on how to distribute the Heartstones. And Masami, for good luck, I may ask that you imbue one as well. I could try. Alright, as we speak with her. Rest assured it's not difficult, simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetherite. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you would be so kind. Okay. Appears to glow faintly. Did I do it? That will do. Thank you, Masumi. If this heartstone appears familiar, it's because it belonged to Tadia. There's a collective hope of the Knights Blessed, and the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to Sin Eaters. Right. I identified the spots at the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they are amply imbued, and I shall install them with as I've indicated on this diagram. Understood. We will set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can, and in the meantime, we will see you soon. Alright. Getting to it then. A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event of our friend fails to contain the light, do you? Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. So what's this plan exactly? To my deepest regret, I cannot reveal the plan to thee. In order for it to succeed, it is vital that thou remainest ignorant of its nature until the time is right. Yet though I may thus keep my counsel, know that I have only thy safety at heart. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease that as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. A shrug. Okay, so I just speak with them and then we probably just go. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready, all quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do their work. Continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We've managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrant for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself, but will it be enough? I think it will be. So let's do it. God, there's no point to worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest, as your friend suggested. My wife and the Exarch should return. Should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and Masumi. Ahem. Thank you. No problem. So we just go in here and chat? Oh yeah. The Exarch isn't here. She is. The Exarch, he went inside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought that you'd have seen him. He kept me company for a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's all right. Oh, we gotta look for him now. All right. He went quite far away, if you ask me. Hey, there's the shoe bill. What does he have? Blazing southward. Maybe south? On the edge of this cliff, maybe? Probably. Let's go see. Oh yeah, there he is. What happened?
The future is where my destiny awaits.
Oh, I'd expect voice acting.
Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body. When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years, many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely. I am but an extension of it now. Hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away.
Okay, makes sense. Explains the crystal arm and whatnot.
It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort? Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me.
Oh, okay, we have to sit together and enjoy some bro time.
Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
If I get to say, seek out mightier foes. Yeah. I got trials and raids to do.
In the 100 years they have existed, no one had come close to ridding us of even a single Lightwarden. Yet already you yearn for the next challenge. You truly are a world apart from us all.
I'm just built different.
But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
What will you do? Huh. I don't know. I want to know more of him.
Of me? You mean what I intend to do afterwards? I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said. Though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though he deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel.
Is that me? Do I not know the
I have
full
come
plan?
to terms with this in my mind. Yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For he is my inspiration. And I would give much and more for the chance to speak with him as friends, with no thought of concealment. Should he indulge me with his tales, I would regale him with my own about my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine. Then, I would ask him about his next adventure. And if he should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me. Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it. But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle. The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
Alright, good talk. I hope I don't know. I'm sure we'll probably have to see much more of the Crystal Exarch in the patches of the expansion. But let's just head back and speak with them once more, turn this quest in, and then probably, by then we could probably be able to go up there and fight whatever may be up there. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air. And your fine company, of course. Now then, let's turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Is this it then? This might be it. In the Imperial Palace on the Source. Oh shit, we get to Gaius and Justinian. I miss them. I want to be with them again. Oh, it's never mind. Emperor and not Xenos, Eludibus. Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. What does he think? And what of Emmett Selk? He's taken himself to the first, to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. Not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I'm no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting on my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You have doubtless wondered why the Scions of 7th Dawn have not taken the field of late. It's because they are no longer in the Source. The hero of the Scions has journeyed to the First, as have his comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the Source. This presents an opportunity. We can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scions' return and eliminate their order at a stroke. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon his homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective, of both our objectives. Through Heidelin's meddling, her champions threatened to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down a false path. One which will never see a man reclaim his true form. 'Tis unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is abhorrent and must be stopped before it is too late. The hour has come, your Radiance. Order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours and yours alone for the future of Garlemald. Oh dear, you do not wear the mummers motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. Is this Emmett? Did he come back? Or is this... Oh, this is real Xenos, is it? I think this is the real one. Okay. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope that the beasts of this first are providing him proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos, or would you rather I called you Willitibus? Yeah, the real Xenos is in there. Unexpected, most unexpected. That immortality should be within the reach of one who with a borrowed echo. You've outdone yourself, Xenos, ye Galvus. Oh shit. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Your secrets or my flesh. I care not what you give me first. The choice is yours. Well, shit. The stuff over in with the Guardians gets more and more interesting every time we check in on them. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting once we get back to the main world and see what's been going on. But looks like we got something big up ahead, judging by the picture in the Aether Current. Oh yeah, and look, level 79. So very, very close to the end. That's good. Right, so while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designed function, or designated function, namely taking Mount Gulg in its grasp. Masui, we may be certain that Valkyrie will not look on idleness as we beat a path to his front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there'll be no turning back. See to your preparations as meticulously as you can, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. Okay, let's go. Give the word and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage, in all caps. Very well, let us begin. Boy, exciting. Let's see what happens. Is our giant Talos just gonna tank through everything, or is it gonna shoot lasers and whatnot?
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Vorthree, mountain and all.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. This should be fun. I expect a massive fight. Oh, is that the Talos or something? What is that?
Here it comes!
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. How big is this thing gonna be? I mean, we basically just made a bigger Titan than the one there already is. Oh, shit. Oh, that's sick. Let's see what it does. It's gonna smack him out the air. Or we'll have just lasers on it. Or it just does not give a shit.
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger! Do you see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
Vor3 marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice.
Alright, I guess we gotta go beat up some Sin Eaters. Oh, but that thing's massive. Oh wait, what's going on? What is that? Oh, it's the fairies. Oh shit.
Such a heartless thing, our sapling. It's cold and cruel and heartless. Summon us in times of need, we expressly said. Yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name? Yes, we may also have said that we Fey folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to his aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with him?
I like the fairies. They're fun.
We are so very, very sad. You will play with us. Cheer us up again!
Oh shit, so just they grab the mount and just pull it down. Or just gonna hold on to it, we can just climb up its body. Oh, that's sick. That's like a screenshot. That's like a thumbnail right there. Yeah, that's sick. That's a sick screenshot. Thank you.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept the help. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gould and be ready to make the ascent.
Let's do it. Boy, this really feels like the end right here. Alright, we're here. Is everyone is here. Good. The Talus has taken hold in the mountain. As planned, we will use its body as a bridge to reach Vol3 Sanctuary. The Sin Eaters will make us work for every yalm, of course. We will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master regardless. Last one, there's a rotten egg. Everyone just nods affirmingly. Mount Gol, now accessible. Nice. Alright. Dungeon. I will invite Honey to the party. Thankfully, she is standing right here. So I shall do it. Invite to party. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Mount Gol, level 79 dungeon. Everything's ready. She's summoner. Let's do it. Insta-Q. Gotta love it. Here we go. Look at that thing. That thing's sick. From what I can tell, this doesn't have the it's not the same Mount Gol music from the original game. Look at that. Let's go.
So it is you. You will not defile my new paradise.
Alright. I'll pull as much as I can. Nice. Okay. Where to? Oh, he clears the path. Okay. Looks like our first boss, and it's his lion friend that he has. I thought he ate him. I guess not. Oh man, it's been a while since I've heard like the default fight music. Oh, I used a cooldown, I'm good. What's it doing? Do I have to run away? Oh. Okay. Okay, summon Living Shadow. Nice. So, is that just... Okay, I see. So that's just something you just avoid in front of it. I see. What is that? Ah, shit. Okay. So those circles will explode. Cyclone Wing. That's just raid wide, it looks like. I'm gonna use just a cooldown. Alright. So I guess I just stand right here. I should be safe. Yeah. Nice. Right. That's just raid wide. But it's dead now. Alright. I used... Okay. I used TBN because I wasn't too sure if I would... if we would kill him in time or not. Nothing for me. Just pass. Just keep going then. Look at that. That's like a cube door. Oh shit, it's a
I will not suffer it.
demon gate or whatever. Oops. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'll save my living shadow. Nice. Just a giant, it's a Rubik's Cube. Casting, pass. I've had this giant Rubik's Cube. Okay, just summon Living Shadow and overcapping on mana. Don't want to do that, just spend some of it. There we go. I don't know what this cell's gonna stand with the party. Oh, I see. Okay, I actually do see. It glows and you stand on the tile, which is gonna be safe. So it'll be right here then. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use that. Maybe that might be raid wide. We'll see. I don't know what that was. Maybe a tank buster? Judgment Day. Alright. Do I get a buff for standing in that? Or no, it's just something you absorb. I think that's what it looks like, to me at least. Okay. I don't know what happened. I took no damage there. So I'm assuming what I did was alright. This thing looks to be dead in a second here. Okay. Yeah, so I got it. We just killed this thing. I'm gonna save all my offensive cooldowns. We just take him out normally. Our healer's dead, but we killed the boss. What's in here? Nothing for me. Alright. Look at this place. This is fancy. Holy shit, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Here.
I am righteousness.
Hold on. Out of the way, everyone.
And
Wow.
righteousness will prevail.
That is cool.
Ah, can't you do anything by yourself?
What's in that chest? Casting. God damn it, nothing for me. All casting stuff. If I was a caster, this would be great, but I'm not. Someone's targeting someone else. Yeah, it's just gonna switch sides, which is gonna slam. So after this, we're probably gonna get our boss. So let's see what we gotta fight here. Alright, what do we got? Who's our boss gonna be? Is it gonna be Vothri? No, it is not. Alright, we got a babe to kill. Hey, achievement for me. Okay. I'm pulling the boss. Let's go. Okay, I'm doing good, I think.
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
I think it felt good using those buttons. I think I did something fine. Ooh, I saw that. Okay. It was like a ring in like the last second that is there. Yeah, I knew it was gonna shoot lasers from those side. I've done Alexander. I know what to expect. Is that Tank Buster? I'll find out. Okay. Holy shit. Alright, did we kill them? No. Okay, I dodged it somehow. I honestly don't know what happened. But I didn't die, so that's fine, I think. I'm gonna save that meter for Living Shadow once it gets off cooldown. There we go. And of course, as soon as I pull it out, the boss goes away. Alright. We did something. We did that all right. However, I need to use a cooldown. Okay, it's almost dead. Right. There we go. Okay. I don't know. We can LB if we want to kill it. It's at 9%. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And it's dead. Easy. That was a fun dungeon. So now we gotta see what we get after this. But that probably was not the Lightwarden. So we gotta kill FFXIV now. We did it! We're gonna get a cutscene? No, but I will say GG to them. Oh, they left. Alright, no commendation. Damn it, nothing for me. I did get a default, yeah, thingy though. Look at that. I'll equip those later. We did it! Alright, on to the next fight. We probably got a boss to fight after this, honey, so we're gonna keep the party together. See what we gotta deal with now.
The end is near, my friends. We have found FFXIV's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down upon your own heads? By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless comfort. Had you only trusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all. You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us, that we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vorthri. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word!
So we gotta go fuck some shit up.
You presume to lecture me. Insolent worms. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and sin eater both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vorthri. We will hold the Eaters here.
Here we go.
Come, let's finish this.
Alright, this is gonna be the end, it seems. Oh boy, here we go. New trial. I'm assuming this is a trial, not a dungeon. So we'll take a look. Entrance. Let's just see. Yep, not a dungeon. Trial? Yep, it's a trial. Here we go. There he is. The big man. Honey's still in the party? She is. Alright. Let's queue up for it. Let's do it. There you go. Here's this big man. Oh, Lord, he coming. Look at him. Absolute unit.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god!
Alright, let's do it. Who will main tank? Me or the warrior? I don't know. Maybe the warrior because they have better defensive cooldowns than me. Okay, I guess I'm main tanking.
This will be a mercy.
Here we go. I think I did my rotation pretty good there, at least my opener. Those are ads, so I'm assuming the off tank is gonna have to take care of those guys. Yeah, off-tank is gonna do these off-tank things. Maybe I just tank this big boy here.
I will crush you. Fine, if you refuse to die.
Alright. Oh, look at that, Marina Tower.
You of the illusion of will.
Oh, okay, don't look. Nice.
And you will suffer. Yes, that will be your punishment.
More ads.
You will be my blessing and rise higher.
Oh yeah, he turned, okay.
I will crush you. Suffer, 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 and know your folly. Damn you! Why do you not fall?
If he's dying alright, that'd be pretty. This is a pretty easy fight. I mean, like, I'm sure the extreme will have something more difficult. Oh, he's transforming. We need to kill before he transforms. Ow. Is he? Oh yeah. Second phase, here we go.
The light surges within me.
Here we go, final form.
This is the passion of my ascension.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this?
Shall embrace this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's a sick screenshot. Holy moly. Tank Buster. Is it gonna be a tank swap mechanic? I wonder. Let's see if I get any debuffs for that. Oh, no debuffs. Don't need to swap. Checking my rotation. I'm doing good so far, I think. Yeah, I'm doing good. I just got blood weapon up, so I just use that a bit. Oh, is this rotating? Oh shit, I gotta follow it. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'll just use TBN. There we go. Okay, now there's a tank swap. I will shirk. Oops, I did not mean to provoke.
Your reckoning comes.
I'm assuming we just beat the fuck out of these things. Okay, cool. Kill this thing. I will save. Goddamn, I used my dark side gauge. I was gonna save it for a living shadow. Oh well.
I shall excise the sin of your existence.
Jeez. All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a sick attack. Okay, these are some cool AoEs. Just rotate around him more, living shadow, summon that. We're gonna do it again. Okay. There. Oh, I see. It's going around like that in a spiral. I shall provoke and turn my tank stance on. Or, yeah, just kill the boss. Okay, well, it's almost dead. Yeah, now we can kill it. Kill the boss. Let's do that. Okay, and it's gonna be dead in a second here. Just kill it. Just kill the boss. Nice. We did it. That was fun. Cool design. I'm excited to see what this fight's going to be like on extreme difficulty. Alright, he's dead. That's the last Lightwarden done. So we absorb it, return the darkness, and see what happens next. Give my commission to the Reaper, because that's all that's left. Alright, we did it! Yay! See what happens next. No loot, so let's go. Reen, what's going on? What's gonna happen? Is that Vothri? Yes it was. I see. It's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Norvrend, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. I'll speak with Reen. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. I recommend that you set aside sufficient time for these scenes in their entirety. Should you leave the area, you may return to this year speaking to the sentry posted at the entrance of Mount Gulg. I think I'm good. I can watch these cutscenes. I have plenty of time, and yeah, let's watch these cutscenes. See what happens. Movie time. Get your popcorn, chat. See what happens.
Why am I cast down? But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god. That is why I was born, as man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me, worshipped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you.
Your dad lied. He was a liar.
Damn you! I am your god.
He's dead. Hell, finally. Rip Bozo. Finally dead. Let me absorb the light, and then, I don't know, Ardbert will probably help me out, or something. Let's see what happens now. Alright, we did it. No more light. Right? That should be the case.
Look, the sky.
Yay! We did it! Wait, here we go. Wait, okay, I know yesterday I had this like weird ass like dream or whatever of my character. Or is this is a flashback? Okay, this is a flashback, it looks like.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground. Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude.
This Emmett.
You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
My apologies for the intrusion.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
But I come bearing a proposal. One that will ensure the longevity of your reign. But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a Lightwarden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being. A king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
So basically what this is telling me is turns out Emmett fucked with some shit, and here we are, dealing with the consequences of what he did. God damn it.
Amazing. Before my Vorthri, they behave as docile pets. With this gift, my line shall be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions. Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
So we did a bit of trolling, it sounds like. Or maybe he set them up to fail because he knew I'd probably be there to stop it. I don't know. Now here's the too much light. I'm overdosing on light.
Say something!
12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He's beginning to turn.
Oh shit.
Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
It's changing back.
Oh no. Okay, so I don't know what we're gonna do about me.
The combined power of every Lightwarden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear.
Oh shit, Exarch? I figured Ardbert to help me here.
I shall relieve you of it.
Is he gonna like absorb half the light or something? Or take it out?
Exarch, what are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds.
Oh shit.
as I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go!
You knew of this, Urianger.
He knows of everything. Like, since Heaven's... whatever. Working with the Warriors of Darkness and whatnot. He knows of everything.
Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
I don't know. Obviously he's gonna sacrifice himself to save me. Right?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die.
Yeah.
From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrent.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered. Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
Remains like called by it. Call him by his name. Jesus. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. The Crystal Tower.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
Wow. Since a realm reborn, Jesus Christ. How far in advance did they think this would go? What the fuck?
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you.
Okay, he's alive.
What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you. let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
Oh, is he leaving? It was you who created FFXIV. We know. Well, I know that. We'll tell him.
I am an Asian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining.
Yeah, he did a little bit of trolling.
100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade Logriff with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created FFXIV. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided he could contain and control the light.
Aw, we could have been friends.
If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Lightwardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away. And I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Oh no, I'm throwing up light.
You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a sin eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you. But before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What FFXIV achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Exarch!
And teleports him away.
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
Oh man. So now what the fuck are we gonna do?
I pity you, I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
Okay, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Till then, I bid you farewell.
eater.
Oh boy. What is Arbor gonna tell me?
Ah, finally.
Was it a dream? What happened? Yeah, what happened?
After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable.
I don't know. I feel like Arbor is like the one to help.
You see, but you still need to see it.
Is it all the light back? All the light is going to be back, isn't it? All the work we did was for nothing. Well, I guess Emmet was right to an extent. Yeah. Great.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrad is shrouded in light again. And it's because of you, and the power you absorbed from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends. When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned. And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
Is that what the whole post-patch content will be like? Because I doubt, with what's left of the story, we'll find a way to fix me, you know? Oh, what's this? Or am I just light?
If you're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
Oh, man. Is that the end of these cutscenes? It is. Warden of Light. Well, there we go. Honestly, this feels like a good spot to end, but I'm not 100% sure. Give me a minute. I'm gonna check something. Just bear with me for a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check something. I'm still gonna be here. I'm checking something on my other monitor. Alright, let's keep going. Reassuring the masses. Oh, sir, you're awake. You were injured during the foray in Mount Gull, yes? I was here at my station, as always, when they carried you in on a makeshift stretcher looking disturbingly bereft of vigor. To compound my worry, the sky was, well, I'm sure you've seen. Is everyone rather concerned, to say the least? Seeing you up and about is the first good news we've had in a while. Assuming you feel strong enough, would you mayhap consider a stroll around the city to reassure our anxious citizens? Baraghi was one of those who helped convey you to your chambers, and he has visited several times since to inquire after your condition. Alright, let's go talk to some people then, I guess. So we're back where we started, except I'm the Lightwarden, and I need to die now, unless we figure out how to stop this, which I'm sure we will. I still feel Ardbert is the key. He's gonna like absorb the light or something, I don't know. As why else would Minfilia leave him behind? He's got something to do, I know that. Well, well, look who's back from the dead. Aye, it was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in. So I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. And you, my friend, I feared you had one foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were, like a corpse that was somehow still breathing. They then told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor Exarch away. In the midst of the chaos, wicked white, what is the world coming to? But moaning never solved a thing, did it? Nay, it's times like these that we Crystarium folks stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade the Eulmore is back on the table. We best make use of those resources to fortify the city against the Eaters, or whatever misery the fates had deem fit to throw at us next. Speaking of misery, Chesamil was worried sick about you. A healer wringing your hands is not a sight you ever wish to see, let me tell you. Oh, sweetie, you're alive. No one's been allowed to see you. Even Spagarix Kyrgians were forbidden from making visits. Reen was kind enough to tell me that you were showing symptoms similar to Eater corruption, so I suppose there was little any of us could have done for you in any case. As for your companions, they've been rushing hither and yon, seeking a cure to your condition. I worry to see their faces grow even more haggard every time they pass through the Crystarium. I shall let them know you're awake, and when they come to see you, sweetie, please do convince them to rest a bit. It won't be helping anyone if they all collapse of exhaustion. And our own Morin has been a little better, I'm afraid. He hasn't left the cabinet, too busy with his nose buried in the dusty tumblr or another. Confound it. This is the same thing as the last. Maybe I should approach the problem from a different perspective. Masumi, is it truly you and not some figment of my imagination? Ah, but this is wonderful. To see my prayers have been answered. Feeling otherwise helpless, I've been scouring our shelves for wisdom to explain this most worrisome conundrum. Why, with all the Lightwardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure? Why, with all the Lightwardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure the sky? I must have poured over 100 tomes, but no definitive conclusion seems forthcoming. So many questions I would pose to the Exarch, and thus do I feel his absence all the more keenly. Now that you're awake, however, I'm hopeful the search for our stolen steward might begin in earnest. Catless, meanwhile, lays the crystalline mean in preparation for battle, though against what foe we are as yet uncertain. Why not pay her a visit? I expect seeing you upright would be much welcome relief. Masumi, alive and well, I see. You gave us all a proper fright, you know that? And not a day's gone by that I haven't heard folk worrying what's to become of you or the Exarch. Anyway, I'm glad you recovered enough to stand. You're not planning on striking out straight away, though, are you? I was hoping you'd have a better look at your equipment. If we'd been able to provide you with better weapons or sturdier helms, maybe you would have won the day. The Exarch would still be here. As such, we're keeping busy consulting each other on new forging techniques and designs and the like. If you could stand still for a moment, I'd like to assess the gear while we're trying to improve. Aye, well, that's some fine work, I must admit. It would be impossible to make something better, but we need to experiment with different patterns and materials. I'm not sure we have that kind of time. Sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. Hello. Greetings, Glinard. The Master of the Stairs is running his own errands now, is he? Aye, well, my servers are distraught enough as it is, and I don't want to crack the whip too hard. Never mind that. I'm thinking our absent genius and his epiphanies are the perfect answer to this predicament of yours. By genius, you mean old Grenold. He is a man of unrivaled gifts, I won't argue with you there. What good does his talent do us if we can't bloody find him? No one's seen hide nor hair of Grenold since he wandered off some years ago. You know what he's like once he latches onto an idea. He's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave, completely absorbed in his latest creation. I wouldn't even know where to start looking. It does make things difficult. Still, if that eccentric is someone you're destined to meet, I wager he'll show up soon enough. In my time at the bar, many is the tale I've heard told of strangely fated encounters, even if a few of them might be stretching the truth just a bit. We'll keep our noses in the grindstone for the time being, but on the off chance that you do encounter Grenold, you'd be wise to take advantage of his brilliance, rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. This is all for talk when you're fully recovered, of course. I'll let you get back to convalescing, eh? Before you do that, you're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. I was just partaking of my stock until you're properly well, but if you're passing near the stairs, then I have a regular who's eager to see you. Okay. I guess you're getting back. Just because the world's coming apart at the seams doesn't mean we have to follow suit now, does it? Hear, hear, we can't forget the heart upon which the city was founded, or the Exarch might not have been much of a home, or the Exarch might not have much of a home to return to. Oh man. I don't know, I guess we gotta figure out what's next. In his garden, I think. I'll accept this quest, and then I'll call stream here, I think. Masumi, are you alright? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Or you might consider resting up while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. This damnable sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often like to stand there and feel the wind upon his face. Take a moment to feel the wind upon your face. Let's do this actually really quick. I think we can do this whole thing.
The people of this city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight. I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
It's all, yeah, it really is a mess.
Aye. An all too familiar one. Here you stand alone, expecting no one else to bear the burden for you. You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet. I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake. But seeing that giant Talos stir to life cured me of any doubts I still had. Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright. That they were still so eager to live, they would lift up their fellows, one on top of the other, till they reached the sky. No. We made the right decision. And I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
Oh, we get the fist bump? Yeah, let's fist bump.
Come on then.
Let's do it. Yeah. So, wait, is this gonna absorb the light? Okay, now I need to know what's gonna happen.
What happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates have gifted me a minor role in yours. I suspected as much the moment I realized you could hear me. But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish. For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
Hell yeah. Arbert's a great character. It's nice that it's cool to know that they've been working on writing him since, well, Heavensward, pretty much.
Oh, I was worried you were up here all alone, brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
Have dialogue options or no?
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it, cut ties with the mortal world, hide away in the castle. It won't fix the problem, but would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Il Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
No thanks. I'm fine. I'd rather not be a fairy.
Of course I knew before I asked that you'd never ever heed such a wicked suggestion. And besides, what would become of my precious and ephemeral flower? dear beloved sapling. You are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits. Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment, at this time, in this place. Our cairn of crystal. From shadowed hood he watched you go, his ruby eyes with warmth aglow. See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue. You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an answer. But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
So yeah, I guess, I don't know, gotta figure out what's next. But, I don't know, I think, if you ask me, this would be a good spot to end. I said want me to answer, or gather information on the Exarch. God, I don't know, do I want to do this? I feel like I'm gonna get even more cutscenes, and I kind of want to put it off because I don't have much time left. So you know what? I think I will. This is a good spot to end. We have tomorrow. I may get up early and start. Yeah, I may start early tomorrow to make sure we have all the time we need to finish 5.0, which run in his garden. Let me check. Let me check how much quests there are left, just to make sure I have plenty of time. Let's see, we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 quests left. Alright. In that case, I think we can probably end it. So, I'm going to call it a day for now. I'll be up earlier tomorrow to finish this. We got plenty of time. This has been a lot of stuff to take in, and I really do want to see how it all ends, so we'll be figuring that out tomorrow. So I'm heading out now. If you watch this, will be up on YouTube probably later today. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please join me tomorrow on Thursday to finish this with me. It'll be fun. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, thanks for watching on YouTube. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Links to Twitter, Discord, or Twitter and Twitch are in the description of the video, so you can click those there to get with me. People in Twitch chat, thank you for lurks, chats, joining me in the party even, the follows, whatnot, I appreciate it. So I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. So until then, see ya.